y'all really care to talk about this show? Because it wasn't a whole lot that happened on this show. I mean, the only thing was Joya going on a date. And when she went on that date, the dude was talking about how he had a fetish for being with women who had a boyfriend already, and how he's so amazing with his sex. He was a bit annoying to me. And the other thing was Catherine going off on Ricky, because Ricky says she don't give him no space and enough time to miss him. I felt bad for Catherine, because I said, Catherine, not you moved into this man's house because it seemed like you needed a place to stay. And when you did that, you over there taking care of everything in the house when he living with his whole motherfucking family. So why the mama, the daddy, the sister, the brother ain't helping pick his fucking kids up? And what it sounds like is you was the one over there picking up the niece and nephew too and dropping them off. Bitch, ain't no way you finna move me in there and use me like that, girl.
She slowly started to reveal more about herself. She low-key seemed like the type of girl who has a lot of insecurity, so she overcompensates and gives too much. And the type of men that will be attracted to her are men that will benefit from being with her because they know she's an overgiver. Ricky might like really, really love her, but he's also benefiting from her. And it just circles back around to why his ex is just so cordial with him. It has to be something about him where she like, I ain't really missing nothing. So I think that I want for this show to give her more self-confidence and like learn more about herself and not really make the process about Ricky, which I think is what she gonna end up, trying to do.
I agree. Sheesh. It does feel like a self-esteem situation, because I just can't understand why you would move to live with him when he already lived with his parents and his sister and their kids. That just seems like a lot. And I want to understand why that decision was made in the first place. And I would like some backstory. But outside of that, I feel like Ricky's a whole bunch of red flags. But I also agree with him. Like, girl, if you are always at the house and you're always being attentive to his needs to the point that you don't even really take care of yourself like that. Yes. Like, you need to fix that. And she got really upset and heated behind it. And I think that's because it was the truth. I think on some level, she feels like she's not the same person now that she is there and living with him and doing all of these things. And I think she's not happy either. I don't think she's happy. But I think that, Ricky must be, good in bed or something. I don't know.
Has to be, or either she just is in a compromising position. Did she say they only got one car, therefore it would likely be his car? It's like she hustling backwards, getting with him. Like, I don't like, you really need to go out and get your own life and do more for yourself so that you're not so heavily dependent on a person. It's also dependent on living with everybody and their mama, his mama.
She said something about it at the beginning of the show about having her own place and then moving there. And now she said it like it was an inconvenience, or like maybe she moved there and that's not what she was expecting. But
it's possible.
Child, we need more information.
We do. What do y'all think about the couple in the middle? I can't even think of their names. And I don't want to, come for him, but he does give me different types of vibes, which is why I think the homeboy snapped on her and told her he'll slap the shit out of her.
Oh, Jami, I will not.
You think Zay is playing both sides of the fence?
Yes, ma'am. I do. And I also think she might like that because of the date she's going to go on next week. That guy was giving flimsy as well. So because of that, I think that might be her type.
He was the one with the space between his teeth. He was giving that vibe. You are after, and I thought that too. I was like, when I first saw it, I was like, he don't look like he don't look like. And then y'all notice that she look a little older than him.
Yes. She looked old but young at the same time.
Correct.
Like, what? Yeah, she
maybe it's just like a little weight gain. Taken advantage of.
She said she was in her late 30s. Did she say in her late 40s?
No, it had to be 30s. She had to say 30. I don't think she said the exact.
I think she lying.
Girl, it's giving 42.
Yeah, she lying. She in her 40s.
It's giving bam, bitch. It's giving 42.
Wow. Yeah, he giving me a different vibe because ain't no way your homeboy finna sit up there and tell your girl he'll slap shit out of her and then you don't really say nothing. And you don't tell him to apologize to her or nothing like that. Like, it's giving what's happening.
What's going on here?
Bro, it's giving
right, Jami.
your man straight, but he and his friend. Say what?
I said I was not piecing that together.
Yeah.
I feel like I felt it and then let it slide because I be trying not to like think people gay all the time. Just off
Right.
Right. You don't want to be the one to say
I didn't want to say that. Yes.
Yes.
I didn't watch so many of these shows.
I
Like
didn't want to.
I was watching that. You know how whenever you finish watching Radio Love, one episode, they always go to that 100 episode special.
Yeah.
So they had Cornelius on there, and I seen him, and I was thinking about how I was saying he was gay, and then I thought about all the shows that I reviewed, and I always was like, he might be a little. So now I'm like, hold on, let me not say that. But since you said it, Jamie.
You probably be right though, because I feel like more if you got a group of 10, it's gonna be somebody in there. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And the idea that people are so, you know, strict in their sexuality is just a lie that we tell ourselves. But you know, it's whatever. I'm just saying.
It's the person, the woman in the middle.
Yeah,
Black. Jasmine.
Yeah,
Jasmine.
Is that her name?
Her name is Jasmine. Yes.
And what's his name?
Zay.
And then he has this other name, Kiko.
Loki. I'm glad you brought that up because that was lame as fuck.
Loki. That's giving very awkward, weird vibes, but we'll let them have that. Anything on Joya and Jaisha?
No, they're just a beautiful looking couple.
I think so too. I like them.
So
somebody gave me one of my followers gave me contact info on her. If we wanted to reach out, but I'm like, girl, ain't nothing happened yet for me to want to reach out yet. But you know, we'll wait and see.
Yeah. That's what's up. She's too cute. Okay. Anything else on these beautiful people?
No.